Hi guys, it's Aid from whichbike.com, and this morning I am at Vines BMW in Guildford. They've got the fabulous and highly anticipated BMW S1000 Xr. It's a beauty, and I'm here with Paul Wheatley from Vines Guildford, who's going to explain a bit more about the bike. Over to you, Paul. Can you tell us a bit about the bike, who's it aimed for, and really what it's got to offer to your prospective clients?
Okay, yeah, hello there. This is the S1000 Xr. This is the Sport SE. There's three models in this range. So there's the XR, the XR Sport, and the SE. SE being top of the range with most of the factory fit options. Yep. Two colour variations. There's the white and there's the red as well. Basically, it's the engine that's been taken from the S1000 RR that's been put into the S1000R, detuned to 160 brake horsepower, and we've decided to put it in the adventure bike. Not actually designed for off-road, even though we have seen one off-road on YouTube, but basically cast wheels, but with the S1000R engine. Yep. So lots of power. The Sport SE comes with, as I say, all the options. So you've got a quick shifter, which you get on the R, which is an up and down.
Oh, lovely!
That's
got the auto blipper as well, is it? Oh, fantastic! Well. Yeah, I really enjoyed it on the RR.
Yeah, you've got ABS as standard. You get the dynamic traction control mode selector, so you can drop the power from rain to road to dynamic, which is your sports mode. You get a Sat-Nav Holder, as you can see on this one, with the Nav 5, the latest Nav 5, right. Which is incorporated within this wheel. So this wheel you can use for zooming in, zooming out, changing pages. Yeah. You could turn the Sat-Nav off just by flipping the wheel like that.
Oh, right, I can tell that's going to be really easy to use, because it's nearest your fingers. Yeah. It's going to be really easy to manipulate.
Yeah, very easy. So say you're touching the Sat-Nav, you still have to set it by pressing the Sat-Nav, but obviously on the move you can zoom in, zoom out, change pages, etc. Traction control button there, so you can turn off your ABS, keep your traction, or vice versa, or turn it all off should you wish. You've got the electronic suspension, so you can have it in a rider and luggage, or rider and pillion mode.
All right, so just at one button you can adjust the suspension at the back for firmness,
that's it.
So for the conditions it's going to be riding with. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
Cruise control. Of
course.
very handy for these cameras on the motorways.
Blimey.
So we can set the speed to whatever you need to take the pressure off.
And the traction control and other electronic settings, they're fully configurable, are they?
Yes. Yeah. So you can set your traction at whatever speed you're doing. So 30, 40, whatever. Take the pressure off this. Fly-by-wire throttle. So a nice loose throttle on the bike.
Right.
So yeah.
So what hasn't it got in the terms of electricity?
It's got pretty much everything. We don't do keyless on this bike at this present time.
Right.
Keyless we do on the GS or the Adventure, but it hasn't got that. You can have different seat heights. You can have a low seat, standard.
Oh, right.
Seat,
so you can order it with low.
Yes, you can.
Seat. Do you happen to know the range off the top of your head?
Not.
I know a lot of people ask about seat heights.
Not the sizes of the seat heights.
But you're fairly confident that
I think standard's about 820. I think it is. It's quite a tall bike. Hence why
adventure style always is,
but we do a nice low seat for it. Pannier rails you get those as standard on the Sport SE. The rear rack as well to take the top case. Now you can have a 1200 GS top case, so the expandable top case.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
The panniers themselves are very much like the RT style, so the hard luggage, but they're non-expandable
right,
as they are on the GS. But yeah, a nicely balanced bike, lots of power when you need it.
Let's go around to
very easy to ride. LED indicators as well.
Yeah, marvellous.
You've kept the styling more or less of the S1000. This bike is a pre-production, so it hasn't got a daytime riding light. You would have a daytime riding light on the Sport SE.
I've got you.
Which is the LED daytime riding light.
That's actually a very nice front. It hasn't got the asymmetrical lights of the S1000 XR.
No.
Which I always found slightly quirky looking.
That's right.
But at least it made the bike stand out.
Yeah. The screen can be adjusted simply as that.
Oh, okay.
You have a high or a low mode.
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah,
Handguards.
that's nice and simple. Handguards come as standard.
Standard. Yeah.
So let's talk about, actually, just a quick talk about the different options you've got with the bike. So the standard bike comes with what? And what does the SE give you?
The Sport comes with ABS and the mode selector. The mode selector, you get a rain and a road mode. On the Sport SE, you get an extra mode, which is your dynamic mode, which is your sports mode. So it turns the traction half on, anti-wheelie half on, etc.
Right, so you don't get any more power or anything, you just get a different delivery.
Just how it's delivered.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
So your rain mode, it will be a gentle power delivery.
Yeah.
With your traction, the ABS and etc. full on.
Okay, so pretty much what people would expect with the higher mode.
That's right. You know, on a wintry day, you know, you might want to drop that power down, you know, a bit greasy on the roads. So it gives you that option to do that as well.
So do you see this appealing to sports bike riders looking to come back into a more comfortable riding position, as well as hardened tourers?
Yeah, the sit-up riding position gives you a nice view of the road. You know, I think you feel slightly safer if you've got that sit-up and beg style of riding. But what BMW have found, that people want a sports engine. You know, we offered a GS, we offer an inline twin. So, you know, they wanted to keep the sport styling of the engine, but into a sit-up style riding position.
Well, it's nice to know it's there. I think that's why it's getting, people are getting quite excited on the street, ready for it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's going to be a bike that actually does everything well.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a real contender for those people's money.
I mean, you know, we're competing against the Multistrada, really, that's our direct competition. But it's priced very well in that segment. We know the engine. It's evolved from the original S1000.
Yeah, 160 is certainly more than enough.
Yeah, so it's plenty of power when you need it.
And is the quick shifter and auto blipper, does that come only on an enhanced package, or does it come as a standard bike?
It comes in an enhanced package.
Yeah, I'm assuming
you
it was.
Get it on the standard bike.
So it's going to be right. It's an XR, an XR Sport, an XR Sport SE.
That's right, and the SE is the top.
Yeah.
It's got all the options.
That's got everything on
it. You can specify, should you wish, the basic bike with some of the options. So if you wanted the quick shifter, you can spec it with.
Right, but often it works out better value just to get the package.
Yeah.
And of course, down the line, it will affect your resale values. The more you take out and leave the showroom, the more it's going to help when you come to sell it, price-wise and desirability.
Of course, yeah.
Can you just tell us what the prices are going to be?
I mean, this bike, we've spec'd it up with the anti-theft alarm.
Right.
So this is 14,991 on the road.
Right, okay.
So quite well priced. The Sat-Nav is an optional extra, but you do get the holder as well.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, so you know it's priced well.
What's the base entry level price?
I'm not sure. I'd have to check.
But I imagine that's actually not a lot of people are going to take that, because I think when you're in here and you see it, you're going to want the extra stuff.
Generally, we've found that people do take the top of the range.
Yeah.
I mean, the GST.
It's like the RR. They walk out. They've got the sport pack and the performance pack on it.
Certainly for resale, you know, people do tend to go to the top spec.
Yeah, and I think the minimum of sport, won't it?
I'll never use cruise control. We find that when they've got it, they'll use it.
Oh, once you've had it, you can't go back. It's like a quick shifter. Now I've had a quick shifter, I've got a Panigale. And once you've got a quick shifter, you can't really go back.
Well, certainly with the motorways like the M3, you've got your variable speed limits, etc. You can set the bike at 40 mile an hour with a cruise control, not worry about it.
Yeah, with a Sat-Nav, there's no reason to ever get caught speeding.
No, that's right.
Oh, fantastic, actually. Okay. That's really about it, Kev. Thanks for that, Paul. That's brilliant. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay,
Cheers for that.
Thank you.
Okay, this is A from whichbike.com signing out. Cheers.